Hello, beautiful dancer, and welcome to this core conditioning class. We're gonna use a mat, so grab that if you have it, or you can place a blanket and something that just lifts you up a little bit from the floor, comfy clothes, and let's get into that. So we're gonna begin on our mat. Just sit comfortably with both of your sit bones equally sit on the floor, and your knees are up, and close your knees together like if you're holding a little piece of paper. You want to squeeze your knees and the little piece of paper between your knees. Your hands are on your knees, your feet are together, and here we're gonna inhale and looking up, stretching the spine long, and exhale, suck the belly in and round the spine. Inhaling, stretching, looking up, knees together. Exhaling, sucking the belly in as we round the spine, activating the core. And again, inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Couple more. Inhale and exhale, sucking the belly in. Inhale and exhale. All right, now come up into a comfortable seated position, and we're going to place our hands to the side of our hips. Maybe you want to go a little bit forward with your hips and release your elbows on the floor. So my elbows are on the same line of my shoulders. My hands are relaxed and the point of my fingers are looking forward. So nothing weird with our wrists as well. My shoulders are not completely relaxed. There is some presence and posture in the shoulders, so that my neck is free and relaxed, no pain. So from here, I'm gonna raise my heels from the floor and pointing my feet on the mat. And I'm going to engage once more my core, sucking the belly in so that the lumbar spine stays pretty connected with the floor as much as possible, all right? So never, ever, we want to push the lumbar spine away from the floor. We want rather to do the opposite, pushing towards the floor and rounding from the belly button, sucking the belly button in. All right, so from here, holding this position, breathing naturally, the flow of the breath is there. We're gonna raise one foot and bring the knee 90 degrees angle and come down. And let's do that on the left and come down, and keep breathing with that. Just activating the core and feeling the presence of the core and the breath. And last one on the left. Now we're going to do both. So same thing here, we don't want to lose the lumbar spine. So remember, the core is engaged and the belly is in. So keep breathing with that, naturally. A couple more of these, raising up, 90 degrees, down, just touching with the toes. Up and down, and up and down. Now stay here and open the knees to the side. The feet are just pointed and the heels are raised. Open as much as you can into a butterfly pose, and then come up with your feet from the ground, up, sucking the belly, and down, and up, and down. And you can see that my lumbar spine is relatively flat and not moving. This is what we want. So always bringing your attention and focus to the core as we move the limbs of the body. Up and down and up and down. Couple more, activating. Keep breathing. Long, beautiful breaths. Up and down. Now close your knees together, squeeze the little paper and come with both of your feet up. I'm gonna stay here. Activate your core as we point one foot up and down, straighten and 1 inch from the floor with your heels and change and down. So little bicycle, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down for 4, 3, 2, 1, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and down to up, down to up, down to up. Last one, down to up with now both of your feet up. Sucking the belly in, lumbar spine is long. Relax the shoulders away from your ears. Pointing the feet, we're gonna go flex 1 foot 1 inch from the floor, point, come up. Other side, flex and point and flex and point and flex and point and flex and point and flex and point. Now stay here and just flex both of your feet. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Now flex and stay on the oar. Open and close. Open and close. Open and close. Open and close. Now a little sequence. Open and point. Close and flex. Open and point. Close and flex. Open and point. Close and flex. Open and point. Reverse. So we go point and open, flex and close. 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 Now open to the side with a flexed feet and cross your knees. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2. Let's go down for 4, 3, 2, 1, up and point for 4, 3, 2, 1 and up and stay and release. Place both of your feet on the ground and slowly, 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 one vertebra at a time, we're gonna release our back on the floor and bring one knee at a time towards your chest and hug your knees softly. You can create soft circles around your tailbone. Phew, take a few deep breaths here. One way and the other if you do the circles. Or you can just go forward and back, massaging the lumbar spine a little bit with your knees. All right. Now, we're gonna place both of our feet on the ground. And your feet are parallel and on the same level of your hips. So on the same line of your hips. So not wider, not closer, just on the same line of the hips. We're gonna place both of our hands behind our head and open the elbows to the side and looking up. We're gonna go with basic crunches, coming up and down. Keep breathing normally. We're gonna go for 10 and 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, open the elbows, 2, 1, and now stay up, stay here, and smaller and faster. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Stay here. One elbow towards one ankle. 1 and center, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, 9, 10. Come to the center, open the elbows, circles. Right and up and left, 1 inch from the floor. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1 and 2, and other side. Neck is long, 2 and 3, 4. Open the elbows. Keep breathing. 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, and release. All right, let's stretch our arms and our legs in opposite directions. And take a deep breath here. My microphone wants to go away. So take a deep breath as I recollect him. Yep. All right. We're going to do that once more, same sequence. And you can do that exactly the same. So we're going to bring one foot down and the other foot as well. Same lines of your hips and parallel. Or if you want, I'm going to demonstrate the same with our knees up. So we're going to go back into this 90 degrees angle, knees just on the same line of your hips. And if you can, raise your ankles and feet to the same line of your knees. All right. So bring the hands to the back of the head and open the elbows, looking up. And let's go with crunches for 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now stay up, small and faster. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay here and let's go to the sides. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Knees together. 9 and 10. Circles. Open the elbows. Right, up, left, down, right, up, left, down, right, up, left, down, right, up, other side, left, up, right, down, left, up, right, down, left, up, right, down, left, up, right, down, and release. Bring your knees to the chest again, and take a few deep breaths here. Beautiful feeling. All right, moving on to the next exercise. We're going to bring our feet and arms into opposite direction again. So one foot forward and the second is same, and both of your arms behind your head. So here, stretch the spine long and beautifully, and imagine you're holding a ball between your hands. We're going to bring the ball forward and we're going to flex the feet. Sucking the belly in as much as we can. We're going to inhale and come up one vertebra at a time from the floor. If you feel like you want to bend the knees, then it's a good idea to do that. Or if you want, you can have them stretched And suck the belly in, exhale, let's go forward and down. Land with your hands on the floor or where they want to land, releasing your head gently. And rewind, looking forward, stretching the spine, inhaling, grabbing your imaginary ball, coming up as long as we can, exhaling, sucking the belly. You want to bend the knees if you want, or you can have them stretched one vertebra at a time, coming down, and then inhaling, releasing the head, releasing the hands behind. Exhaling, let's bring the hands forward, looking forward just with the top of the head. And then inhaling, one vertebra at a time, coming up. You can bend the knees. I'm going to demonstrate with the knees bend. And then exhaling, coming forward, sucking the belly in, releasing your hands, releasing your head. And then looking forward, inhaling, stretching the spine long, coming up as tall as we can. And exhaling, sucking the belly, hands are forward, coming down one vertebra at a time. And then inhaling, releasing the hands and releasing everything. Exhaling, forward with their hands, coming up with their head. Inhaling, coming up. Knees are soft or stretched as you want. And then exhaling, coming down. Inhaling, coming up. And exhaling, coming down. We're going to do that last time. Inhaling. And exhaling. Inhaling, coming up. And exhaling down. Inhaling, coming up. And exhaling down. Beautiful. Thank you. Inhaling, releasing. And now as you exhale, bend the knees again, one knee at a time. And bring them again with your feet flat on the floor, parallel, same lines of your hips. Releasing the lumbar spine. Spine is long. From here, we're going to go up with our hips and just go as much as you can without hurting yourself. So coming up, inhale, and then exhaling, release down. And then as we inhale, we're going to go forward with our hands, up with your head. You can stay here. You can try to bend the knees as well and come up into a full crunch. And then exhaling, coming down and release down. Inhale, up with your hips. Exhale, down. Inhale, full crunch. And exhale, down. Inhale, up with your hips. And exhale, down. Inhale, full crunch. And exhale, down. We're going to do that 4 more. Let me move a little bit to the center so that you can see better what happens. So let's go with inhale, up with your hips. And exhale, release. Inhale into a crunch or a full crunch with both of your feet pointing up. And exhale, release. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. One vertebra at a time. Inhale, full crunch. Exhale, release. Knees are together when we go into full crunch. Inhale, up. And exhale, down. Inhale, full crunch. and exhale down. Last time. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale, full crunch, and exhale down. All right, now from here, both of your hands down on the sides of your hips. And let's just go up and down with our hips. So feet are parallel, same line of your hips. Let's go up and down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now close your knees together, the feet stays where they are, and we're gonna go with our knees together up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to alternate open and close knees. So we go open your knees, up, close, up, and open and close, and open and close, and open and close, and open and close, and open and close. 2 more. Open and close and open and close. Release. All right, bring both of your knees to the chest again, and let's create those beautiful circles around the tailbone once more. Our lumbar spine says thank you, and we say too. You can also bring your knees forward and back so you can massage the temple and the lumbar spine with a few deep belly breaths. Beautiful. And then when you feel ready, we're going to place one hand behind and roll over that side. And the arm is going to create a beautiful pillow for your head. And then push with your hands and come up softly, one vertebra at a time, into a nice and comfortable seated position. Hands on your knees, inhaling, coming up. Close your hands together, Anjali Mudra, exhaling to the center. Let's have a moment of gratefulness for our practice together. Thank you, Mother Earth, and thank you. So now that our core is very present and strong, we can work on technique for belly rolls. So first thing is acknowledging these two spaces in our belly. We have from the sternum to the belly button, and then from the belly button to the pelvis. And these two sections has to be isolated perfectly for the perfect belly roll. So let's place our hands on our hips so that we can have a beautiful frame for our work. And we're gonna try to suck the belly in completely, like we did in the core conditioning. We're gonna suck the belly in completely and then releasing out completely. When I release, it's like when I say, and I'm a little child, and I say to my mom, hey mom, I'm pregnant, okay? So you want to push that belly forward, release everything forward. And then we're gonna have it again sucked in. And you're not gonna lose your beautiful dancing posture. Your lumbar spine is long as you release and as you suck the belly. And as you can see, I can talk while I do that. That means that my breath is not connected with the movement. I always encourage my students that you practice while on the phone with your best friend or your mom or your dad or whatever. And this is the way that you practice your belly isolations, knowing that they're not connected with your breath. If you can talk through the belly rolls or through your undulations, that's perfect. All right, now let's go forward again with our belly, so releasing forward, and then we're gonna suck just the upper part and release. Upper part, release. Upper part, release. Upper part, release. For 4, release. 3, release. 2, release. 1, release. And now same thing on the lower part. Sucking just the lowest, release. Lower, release. Lower, release. Lower, release. So the upper part stays inflated, let's say. In, release. In, release. In, release. 4, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now stay inflated, so everything is out. And let's go with the upper part in and lower part in. So you're completely in now. And then we're gonna release just the upper part out, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, 4, 4. So the lower part is in, the upper part moves. Last one, and in. So now everything is in, sucked in, and let's release just the lower part. Out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, 4, 4, in, 2, in, oh sorry, 2 now, in, 1, in. So now everything is in again. Let's release the upper, let's release the lower. Now everything is out. Let's suck the upper and let's suck the lower, and everything is in. So we go out, out, in, out, out, in. And at the beginning you want it to make it very crispy and strong, so that it's hard isolations, so that you can have really that feeling of control of these two spaces in your body. So let's try with crispy isolations first. Hands on your waist, suck in the belly. Let's go out for the upper, lower, upper, lower, upper, lower, upper, lower, out, out, in, out, out, in, out, out, in, out, out, in, faster, out, out, in, out, out, in, out, out, in, out, out, faster, and out, out, in, out, out, in, out, out, in, out, out, in, for 4, in, 3, in, 2, in, 1, smooth, out, out, in, out, out, in, out, in, out, out, in, for 4, in, 3, in, 2, in, 1, slower, out, out, in, connecting the movements into a smooth wave, out, out, in, out, out, in. Let's try it slower, out, and out, and in, and in, and out, and out, and in, and in. Beautiful, yes. So this is the technique to master your belly roll. Keep practicing, especially the core conditioning, because the more you have this feeling of connection and activation of your core, the more you can access those little isolations that makes the wave so beautiful and connected. And this technique daily if you can, and you will master these movements. One key takeaway that I want to give here, a little hint, side hint, bonus hint, is most of the times my students say, okay, but my lower stops at the level of the belly button. Okay, now place 4 fingers under your belly button and then 2 fingers press this point. And I want you to laugh. Okay, just for maybe a little false laugh. Or you can cough. You will feel there is life. Yes, there is life on Mars and there is life here too. So this is where you want to focus. You want to focus a lot on this lower part of your lower abs as you do your sucking the belly and out, sucking the belly and out. You really want to focus here. And as you do that, how you're going to do that? With your core conditioning and with your practice. So always remember, the main answer to all the questions is practice. Thank you so much for practicing with me, and I'll see you for the next dance together.